Good morning and welcome back to QAI with Kim Ashman. I've worked in the quality assurance department supporting pharmaceutical and medical device industries. I've supported products in R&D development through commercialization and on the commercial side through full life cycle management. All sterile injectable type products, devices, pure devices, and drug device combination products, as well as tablets, capsules, creams, ointments. So I have a broad, well-rounded knowledge of many different types of products, and across those varying levels of risk. Obviously, the most risk and most applied regulation are to sterile injectable products. So I have worked in that world. I am currently consulting. I have consulted in the past as well. And, it's a great business to be a consultant. You get to choose the products that you want to work on, not that you have to work on. You get to collaborate with colleagues and companies that you align with their values and with their product purpose. So my mission really is just to help people and help companies build stronger quality systems so that they can in turn develop and then market high quality products. We want products before they're released to be safe as well as effective and to be consistent at making that same quality product again and again. And we'll talk, maybe not today on validation, but validation is one of the critical processes to ensure that you maintain consistency and reproducibility of a quality product. So today I did get a question, and I wanted to share first the question and then my response. So the question was, if the FDA has recently audited one of your vendors, is it necessary for me or my company to also audit them? It's a good question. So obviously, there are many companies that are auditing maybe the same vendors. So you also have a lot of companies, other company auditors, auditing and documenting findings, and they're constantly, improving their quality systems, but also the authorities. So is it necessary for me and my company to do it too? Well, my answer would be yes, but maybe it's an abbreviated audit. I'll use that term. If you have, because you can have access from the Freedom of Information Act, you can get access to audit information from FDA. And if there was a warning letter, for sure, that will be posted on the FDA.Gov website. So you can read up and get really good intelligence and historical quality information from the FDA website. So what I would suggest is first find out what the FDA was there at the site to audit. Maybe it was a very narrow scope for a pre-approval for another client's product, or maybe it was a general inspection. Or maybe it was a follow-up to a 43. So there could be varying different reasons for the FDA to conduct an audit at a vendor. So do your research on that first. If they were there just as a follow-up and a very narrow scope of audit, you may then want to go in and audit the full scope of the quality system and then those processes that impact your type of product. So a vendor may provide different product services ranging from, as I said earlier, sterile injectables to making tablets. So these are different areas. These are maybe even different air handling systems. These are different employees that are trained to different practices. And a load of different quality systems are applied across those different types of products. So you want to make sure that you have a very good assessment of the systems and the areas within the facility, the equipment, and of the personnel that are providing the services for your products. So if those were in scope of the FDA inspection, I would say, okay, maybe you just do an abbreviated audit, maybe even do a virtual audit. You don't have to necessarily go to the facility. COVID kind of proved that. We couldn't go to facilities, but we could still carry out audits through maybe someone walking through the facility with a video. You could ask questions on a live video, or maybe you're just looking at some documentation, maybe some change controls if you have audited this vendor before. Maybe you just look at the last year or two of change controls, deviations, any concerns that you had, how did they mitigate those from from issues maybe that arose over the last year or so. If it's a new vendor, I would say you should go. Even if the FDA has been there, you might not have to go for 2 days, maybe a 1-day audit, but you should go because you want to not only see the facility and get a really good idea of the state of the facility and the equipment, and meet and greet some of the personnel, build relationships, because especially with quality, because you want to, when there is an issue, if there are in the future, you want to know who you're talking to, you want them to remember you and to be responsive so that you can more quickly mitigate any problems so it doesn't delay getting product to the market. So I hope that answers my caller's question, and maybe help some others too. So let me know if you like that answer. Maybe you don't like the answer, but if that's helpful, the answer. And follow us on this YouTube channel, share it with your colleagues, and send in your own question. And maybe we'll address your problem on our next call. Thanks for now. Have a great day.